Public service announcement. The video that you are about to hear is facts over climate change. You may not want to hear these facts, but these facts need to be heard for people around the world so they can make better decisions for our economy. I hope you enjoy this video, and thank you for watching. Good evening, and welcome to CEJM News. I'm Madison Mathes.
And I'm Gunzelman.
Today is December 7th, and Christmas is quickly approaching. Have you been naughty or nice?
Today we're going to discuss facts about climate change. But first, the weather. The weather tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high of 51 degrees.
And there is a little chance of rain, so please, all of you, be prepared and bring an umbrella as you may encounter water droplets on your way to class.
Our story today, climate change. Global temperatures are on the rise, and this should be a concern for everyone.
Scientists do say that 2016 was the hottest year on record and the third record-setting year in a row. Research attributes the rise to increasing levels of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and methane, which are byproducts of burning fossil fuels.
In 2008, fossil fuels accounted for 29 billion metric tons of carbon dioxide emissions. Another 7 billion were produced by cement production, deforestation, and agriculture activity.
If energy consumption continues and patterns do not change, the emission rate from fossil fuels will increase more than 50% to over 40 billion metric tons a year by 2030. Wow, those are really startling numbers.
And this is our planet we're talking about. At this rate, we might even have bigger problems than North Korea and Kim Jong-un.
That is so true, Gunzel. LOL.
Okay, we are too funny. We better pass it over to the experts who are super handsome. Dr. Sean Hutchinson and Gan Deist. They might spice it up on in here.
Take it away, boys. Before we head on over to the two boys, let's take a commercial break.
In this commercial break, you will see what it's like when the Earth is affected by pollution.
Ooh, that one looked like it hurt.
Yeah, now to Dr. Hutchinson.
We're talking about climate change. We now move on to emissions and the greenhouse effect. Global CO2 emissions are mostly from fossil fuels, land use change, mainly associated with tropical deforestation, cement production, and other industrial processes. Wow, crazy stuff. During the past 800,000 years, the CO2 parts per million ranged from 170 to 300. But the concentration in 2011 was recorded at 391 parts per million. Big change there. The greenhouse effect is a natural process that warms the Earth's surface. Human activities are increasing concentrations of greenhouse gases, which enhances the greenhouse effects. And this is contributing to the warming of the Earth. Air temperatures have increased globally by about 0.85 degrees Celsius, with most of it occurring after 1970, so in the last 40 to 50 years or so. Global sea levels have also risen an average of 1.8 millimeters per. Global sea levels have risen an average of 1.8 millimeters per year between 1961 and 2003. That number is now about 3.2 millimeters per year. So a big change there as well.
Thank you, Dr. Hutchinson, for that lovely contribution to our newscast this afternoon.
Now on to Gan Deist as he gives you a report on the scene.
Thank you, ladies. Now I'm live from Beijing at the moment, and I can tell you firsthand that the air isn't great to breathe here. In fact, 1.3 million Chinese citizens a year are reported to have deceased due to overexposure to poor quality air. This is only compounded by the 500,000 deaths a year caused by pollution from purely domestic solid fuel carbon emissions, which make up 40% of the overall. I did speak with a top atmospheric analyst this morning, and he informed me that focused efforts to reduce black carbon and sulfate emission would only have a minimal effect, as they do just seem to counteract each other. Thanks, back to you in the studio.
Thank you for tuning in to CEJM News. This is Madison Mathes.
And this is Gunzelman. We will see you tomorrow night.
Merry Christmas!